It's supposed to take American astronauts back to the moon, but NASA's giant new rocket has been dogged by delays and cost overruns. Now the Space Launch System, or SLS, could be a target for Elon Musk as he seeks government cost savings on behalf of Donald Trump. But will he really try to cancel it? Musk has been a regular critic of the SLS, calling it outdated. He says thinking about the rocket makes him sad. The SLS is years behind schedule and way over budget. Now it's estimated each launch could cost up to $4 billion, and the rocket can't be reused. Rivals, including the so-called Starship being developed by Musk's own firm, SpaceX, are cheaper and can be reused. Ex-astronaut Garrett Reisman has served as an advisor to SpaceX.
When we launch a rocket, typically the cost of the fuel is 1 or 2% of the total cost of the mission. If you look at an airliner, the fuel cost is over 90% of the cost of that mission. Starship, because it's 100% reusable, has the promise to get us more like that airliner, right? Where the cost of the fuel is actually the major cost of the launch.
The SLS finally made its first flight in 2022. It took an uncrewed NASA space capsule on a trip around the moon. And the space agency says the SLS is vital to its plan to return astronauts to the lunar surface within a few years. Supporters like former astronaut Bob Cabana say it's the only operational rocket big enough to do the job.
What an amazing rocket we've built. The most powerful rocket ever, 8.8 million pounds of thrust, with those 5-segment solid rocket motors and those 4 RS-25 engines. Absolutely amazing.
If Musk does want to cancel the SLS, it may become a test of just how powerful he now is. The rocket program supports some 28,000 US jobs, concentrated in the Republican strongholds of Alabama and Texas. It's built by major contractors Boeing and Northrop Grumman. All that gives it friends in Congress. Cancellation would also upend NASA's race with China, which has targeted a moon landing in 2030. Musk would also probably face accusations of a conflict of interest if scrapping SLS benefited his own firms. And that could mean the final decision lies with Trump himself. SLS supporters reckon he won't cancel the rocket, if he wants to be president when America next lands on the moon.